Then wait the hole with the silver line. Weld the night to the grand design. Blueprint breath in the cosmic grind. Hands on steel, eyes on time. Thrusters hum like a heartbeat drum. Frames align and the star feels calm. Dusk to dawn on a ribbon climb. Sailing with the save of time. Clock hands run, we bend the line. Signal locks and the beacon shine. Hold that spark, keep it prime. Gear up, rise on thunder. Start, the engines align. Stir up again, carrying time. Stealing light, crossing the skyline. Riding with sage time. Feel the hum, follow the line. The course, pull the line. Coast to fly, hearts in time. Curves in time. Sage of time. Then wait the hole with the silver line. Weld the night to the grand design. Blueprint breath in the cosmic grind.
Hello, everybody, my fellow sages, my wise ones, whatever we're gonna call it. Welcome back to another lunch stream with me, the Sage of Time. If you want to, do some commentary, feel free to join the Discord. The link is in the description. And you can be in the next one because this one's already being filmed, being done live. So you can hop in the Discord, let me know that you want to join and or you want to do commentary. Yes, Sage, I'd like to do some commentary. Well, go join the Discord and maybe shoot me a like and a subscribe while you're at it. Help the channel continue to be able to do what it's able to do. All that good stuff. We got a good stream today. We're probably going to play for an hour or two. We'll see. I got work outside of this, so we'll see what I can squeeze. I'm going to try for 2 hours, but if it's only one, it is what it is. And then tonight we got Space Engineers again, but it's first stream of season 2 of Skyblock Season 2. So we'll be on a multiplayer server. Which, by the way, you can also come and play with us by checking out the Discord and the link in the description. You can also play on be in Prestige Reaper's group as well. Him and Kilted are running a group as well. So if you want to join their group, please feel free. You're not obligated to join mine. You can join Prestige Reapers as well. It's no biggie. Or you can literally be in your own. If you want to get to that, you go to the link in the description, and we'll get you connected to that, connected to Reaper's Discord server, and get you connected into that. Otherwise, I think let's get started with the stream. Let's play some Outer Wilds 2.
Don't worry about the Rift. It's not supposed to gobble up Arcadia for years, and I'm sure something else will kill you way before then.
Grenades. They're not grenades, they're grenades. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I don't have stuttering issues. So weird. I've been seeing a lot about people complaining about stuttering issues. I'm not having any stuttering issues. Y'all are crazy. I'm also at the highest settings graphic-wise, so I really don't know what they're talking about. Really already at this one? Oh yeah, that's right. I've been progressing like crazy. Because I'm cool like that. um... I'm probably already in Fair. Well, I think I'm either in Fairfield or I'm close. I'm either already in Fairfield, or I was pretty close. Double jump.
Hell, I've stood this post so many times I could do it in my sleep.
Mind you don't let the bosses upstairs hear you say that. I might start getting ideas in my head.
Every time I think I'm having a bad day, I just tell myself,
Minister, I'm telling you I can do more. I've been proving myself to you time and again, haven't I? All I'm asking is a mite of trust. Let me fix my arm and I'll...
Calm down. You know the risks you enhanced troopers present. My utilizing you at all was a kindness on your behalf.
I'll calm down when you stop braying your little excuses. How about that?
My, such aggression. You scarcely...
Ain't so sure you want to work for this imbecile, friend. There's more menial jobs where that came from.
Do try to understand my perspective. You were so lethargic returning, I had you pre-marked as a casualty. Do you know how many forms I've had to fill out on your behalf?
Now hold on. I went into enemy territory crawling with dangerous creatures for you alone to get some dusty report. And you got the audacity to complain about paperwork? If this contract weren't staying my hand, I reckon you'd be answering to it right about now. That's surely the most tempting offer I've heard all day.
Please pay this disgruntled employee no mind. What would she do without Auntie's hand to guide her if she were unemployed? I should think death the preferable alternative.
That's it. I'd rather be a down-and-outer for the rest of my life than crushed under your counterfeit leather boa boot a second longer. I quit!
It most assuredly is not good for her. This is unheard of, and I might add, you'll not be welcome with an Auntie's choice once more. We'll not take a contract shirker back into our fold.
So you say, but Auntie's choice ain't seen a trooper like me before. You'll regret counting me out. Till then, I hope you choke on your mock apple martinis. If you're serious about that job offer, come find me when you're done with this clown.
She will most assuredly regret her decision. Most assuredly. But I suppose that is no longer my concern. Troopers abandoning their contracts. Blackguards like you running rampant. What is becoming of this island? I fear I may never know.
All done in there? Hope that little dust up back there didn't put you off. My contract had me caged, and I was glad to get a few licks in during the jailbreak. I'd like to take you up on your offer, if you're good for it. You're going places. Could be I'm keen on heading that direction myself. If you help me fix my graft, you'll retain the services of a fully functioning enhanced soldier. Me. Don't matter what you set your mind to, together we'll be unstoppable. And in time, maybe I'll have earned myself the clout to be welcomed back into Auntie's choice. Had a feeling you knew a good offer when you seen it. Once I'm in top form, you'll be pleasantly surprised to see what I'm capable of. Just gotta find out how to get there first. Doc Tinsley worked with grafts for some time before she came to Fairfield. Damn fine scientist. Reckon we should visit her lab at the edge of town to see if she's got ideas for us.
This much of a crowd's not likely to keep a low profile. Someone ought to head back to mind the ship.
Acknowledged.
After you. Appreciate you agreeing to help, but the arm's itching something fierce. Ready to do away with it. We ought to head to Doc Tinsley's, quickly if we can. Anyhow, was there something you needed, Commander? How personal are we talking? Couldn't say. I was in it all of 2 days before my graft started festering. Before that, I was an infantry medic. Our platoon was one of the first to touch down in Arcadia. I would have continued serving on the front line in an upgraded capacity, but, well, once the state of my graft became apparent, it was decided that parting ways would be best. My commanding officer, and the surgeon who performed the operation, I imagine. I wasn't lucid at the time. When I regained consciousness, I saw that my service pistol was gone, and a termination notice was in its place. I put 2 and 2 together. Law, that was a bad morning. Look, I knew dismissal was a possibility when I volunteered for the procedure. A successful graft is a boon, a failed one is a colossal liability. I'm a walking lesson in breakage. Oh, that information is outside my purview. I miss my platoon. Most of the time. I hope they're holding on okay wherever they are. Huh. If nothing else, they'll have Ortiz to keep up morale. I know the nonstop jokes from that bastard sustained me for weeks. Yeah, he's tough. He'll be all right. Of course I do. Can't help but wonder if I'm missed in return. Anyhow, I would rather return to the matter at hand. No use dwelling on those out of sight and out of mind.
Yes! A rifle. Let's go! No. You know, I do kind of feel like the endless sprint is kind of unrealistic, but whatever.
Hello again. Was there something you... Oh, Inez! You look, well, like you could use an ice bath and a cup of newly formulated trip teas. Has something happened?
Something has, all right. I ended my contract effective immediately. Now I'm free to prove myself to everyone in Auntie's Choice. My way.
Well, that's wonderful news. Or is it? I admit I'm still trying to work through what contracts mean hereabouts. But you do appear to be pleased, so I shall be pleased for you. Ah, that is not common knowledge in this town. But since Inez appears to trust you, I suppose I can do the same. Before I began my new illustrious career working with our tame, scaly friends here, I was a researcher in the Enhanced Soldier Division. Oh, I was on the verge of breakthrough when they shut us down. Oh, when I think of the lives I could have reached. But in my current role, I do try to help where I can.
Where my own first aid training can't reach, Doc's got me covered. The graft knocked me on my ass for weeks when I first got it. But she nursed me back to health.
Would if I could have done more.
Despite your insinuation, there are plenty of good folk around here, but perhaps not many with Doc's particular skill set.
I understand your reservation, but I do care deeply for all my patients. Inez has attested to it, and so can Copernicus here, when he is freshly fed. Where was I? Right. I have a lead, Inez. I've identified 2 viable beasts on this island that you may be compatible with, though it may not be easy to acquire the suitable specimens. The first candidate is the skeleton crabble. It has a rare form of albinism and was last spotted on the western coast by Protectorate scientists, who, unfortunately, went missing. I happened upon an old report of theirs along with a code used to operate their machinery. If their fate is what I suspect, the code may be of use to you.
I heard rumors of the creature myself. Our skeleton sounds a good bit larger than the average crabble. Meaner and smarter, too.
The second candidate is a Raptidon matriarch, the only one of her kind on the island as I understand it. She was last spotted in the crags near the Vox Relay.
Deep in Protectorate territory. This matriarch sure ain't making it easy for us. She'll be more aggressive and more cunning than her smaller kin.
When you breach the matriarch's lair, you must rouse her from hibernation. I found pheromones to be quite effective. Inez, I'm certain you know a formula that may suffice.
That I do.
Excellent. It'll be a rather unpleasant wake-up call for the matriarch, so she'll be upon you in moments. I suggest your armaments be at the ready. Then the grafting part is yours. Yes, though I would recommend a careful surgical removal of the specimens, please. Now, when you acquire one or both of these parts, return here straight away, and we can begin surgery. Matriarch, Law guide you both out there.
I'm doing both, just because I want the best possible option. And if I get both, I wonder if she gets to use both. You know? I just felt like it would be a faster way to do it. Path of least resistance, anyone? Well, paths of path that requires the least amount of walking, I should say. Let me guess, another one that I don't have the strength to... Oh, I do have the engineering, though.
Give the order in, I'll take care of him, Commander.
Man. I swear. Oh, I could have just gone in through there. Oh well. I'll take your experience isn't never a bad thing to get. I probably should go for a lockpick next. Oh yeah, that's upstairs. How am I gonna get up here? Oh, maybe this rock and then that? It'll let me. Well, I mean, it looks like you can because there's chairs up there. So. Well, that was kind of hard to get up to. I wonder if there was a smarter way to do it. And I just took the harder one. No, I don't see anything. I mean, I guess that works.
Cutshell here, with the only task I'm unwilling to delegate. logging our progress in the promotion acceleration program.
Who would you delegate it to? We're the only ones left.
For once, you make a point, Cobb. Today's exercise really narrowed the playing field. We were tasked to analyze how the introduced Raptidon population adapted to the island. And I'll admit, I took a hands-off approach. Probably why I still have my hands. And face. A few cohorts misrecognized those sneaky raps. Among the Eaton, Wall Monitor Lindergaard, probably mispronouncing that. Vat Sanitizer Kavil Stahl, definitely mispronouncing that.
Pick up the pace, Cutshaw. These raps can be anywhere, and we're both a mite ripe.
I'll finish when I'm good and finished. Oh.
Good and ready
I'm
is the
finished.
term.
Grab your
But
gear and
I
let's
guess
hoof it
things
to the
change.
final skill building activity, Cobb. Quit your loafing.
Commander?
That was not what I was planning on. Oh, it says Sprat. That's why I was figuring out. I had a feeling it was Sprat. Oh well.
Let's dispense with the how do you do's.
See those burrows? The skeleton's nearby. And if it's as nearby as I think...
Oh,
It don't bode well for those scientists.
well, isn't that good for your the graft? For you for the graft? 'Cause if it's just if the thing was destroyed, that's not good either. So I mean, good for you. Okay, yeah. Bad for the scientists.
Well, you hate to be proven right. These folk have been dead a while. And that must be the machinery Doc mentioned. Over here, Commander. Huh. Seems this terminal reroutes power to speakers around the cave. They were using sound to lure the Crabbles out. Let's see here. Generator's back on. Power up that phonotron, would you? Should cause enough ruckus to make the skeleton come out and play.
And what am I supposed to do? Just stand around and look pretty?
Well, if the commander's keen to share, you can press the button too. I wouldn't want you feeling left out.
Look him out!
Watch yourself.
Ready to waste it. On your command.
Almost got it. Don't let up. There. He's dead.
Let's get the diplomas.
Nice work. Mind bringing it over here so I can take a gander?
Boom, headshot.
You need a distraction.
Muscular reticulation still intact.
Oh, yeah.
Cartilaginous integrity mostly sound. A good clean cut. And the pincer's still sharp. Yeah, this'll do just fine. Shame about all the scientists, though. I was hoping this wouldn't be
I guess
too steep a
so.
price. If you still got some hunting you, that Raptidon matriarch's on the loose. Her den's not far from the Vox Relay up north. Elsewise, we head back to Fairfield and speak to Doc Tinsley.
You there. Keep your hands where I can...
Take the heat off you, Commander. Just say
Clean you out. Move forward. Giving chase. Dog. Flush them out.
John's cocked and loaded. Just get the signal. Let me know when you need a distraction.
Lost track of them.
Restoring the balance.
Just
Look alive, Commander.
replenishing my firearm. State your intentions. They hate
Well, we can take the heat off you, Commander. Just say which.
For Albin, giving chase.
regain sight.
To what ends do you endeavor?
Opting for better.
System endured.
Nobody else is going to be strung up.
Someone lost their helmet. He seems to have an unfortunate smelting accident. Sleeping on the job, eh? Hmm. $39, $39. What's the prism? Prism sight. So that one has a sight. That one does not. That's 31 for a light pistol. That's 25. That's 43 for a pistol. That's 8 magazine size. That's 16. had a nice place to eat as a character in the game. Now, and I looted this room completely, right? Nothing left in it. Observation skills, or if I'm a One Piece fan, observation hockey. I need ferrochromium. 39, 22. 39's better. Can you take attachments off? Or is that something you have to wait to do?
Looks like a fight.
Don't come any closer. Oh, you're not protectorate. Huh?
Liquidate him!
What's that noise? That was a close one. Thank the Sovereign. Thank you for saving me. I'm waiting here for my partner. We both fled the base separately. If you see him, please send him my way. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, and please, take this with you as a token of my thanks.
Let this log serve as a record of the fact that Sentry's first-class Briggs and Jakes are both still loyal to the Protectorate and the Sovereign, despite their acts of desertion. The mental state of Brigadier Montelli has been rapidly degrading over the past few months, and the Vox relay station is no longer safe for even the most loyal subjects. Initially, we assumed he was simply being overly cautious by increasing base security beyond the standard.
Ready to waste them on your command.
But this quickly devolved into lashing out, seemingly at random.
How are you still upright over there?
The traitors from our ranks. Any infraction, real or imagined, is now seen as an act of treason and deemed grounds for immediate execution. We could no longer live under the abuse of the paradigm. This may make us traitors in the eyes of our superiors, but we will return to be judged when sanity has returned to the Vox relay station.
the mission.
Just get the signal. Commander, watch your vitals!
Little pick-me-up for you. Handle this. Keep howling. We're coming for you. Matriarch's here, all right. Let's put our heads together. See these half-eaten remains? They're a sign. Matriarchs lose their appetite when they're on the verge of going into a state of torpor. She'll have retreated into hiding to conserve her energy. But I got one way to get her attention. Hey, if I don't celebrate my own stroke of genius, who will? I'm just happy my acquaintance with these creatures counted for something. You know how Doc mentioned pheromones? Well, just so happened that I procured some Raptidon glandular extract in my travels.
No comment.
Should do the trick. The
No
matriarch with 3 full
comment.
stomachs ain't coming out of hibernation unless she senses a threat to her authority. She hates rivals. All right, let's do this. Liquidate them!
Give the water and I'll take care of him. Don't make me bury another agent.
That's the limb. Bring it here, would ya? Law, look at this part. That's twice the muscle mass of a Raptidon hunter. Undamaged nerve endings? Even the coloration's to my liking. Can't ever discount the aesthetics. You're no slouch, you know that? If we had more soldiers with your talent, we would have taken Eden months ago. You earned it. Whenever you're ready, we should head back to Fairfield. Have a word with Doc Tinsley now that I have both the skeleton and matriarch specimens. In honesty, I don't know which one I should ask Doc to patch me up with. Can't go wrong with either, but one could be the better choice. If you've got an opinion, I'm keen to hear it.
Both.
The material we harvested from the skeleton crabble could allow me to fire off scalding shell shards. They'd pierce through armor easily, I imagine. And the part from the Raptidon matriarch should let me camouflage myself at will, like other Raps can. I'd be able to close the distance and heal you up without the enemy noticing. Exactly what I was thinking. I'm good to head to Doc's lab with the news and this part when you are. Huh. This drainage pipe must be coming right from the Vox relay. They're lucky the Raps ain't chewed their way through yet.
Purple berry crunch. Accept no imitations. The K lets you know it's us.
Sometimes I get the feeling we're not welcome here. Like the Protectorate folks resent us liberating them.
I know this
These riffs got me awful perturbed. Ain't reality hard enough without some nerve-wracking phenomenon to mention?
Back again? I hope the hunting has gone well.
Yes, yes, it has. Thank you.
Certainly, if you've procured the right materials. I've been fine-tuning the procedure in the meantime. I do believe it'll be as smooth as Crabble butter.
I'm gonna assume Crabble butter's especially smooth, because I'm ready to feel like myself again. I've decided on the matriarch graft. This program started with Raptidons, so why not try the finest specimen to date? If you don't mind, I'll go ahead and take this spare part off your hands for my own research.
Oh, the Raptidon matriarch will be a splendid match for you, Inez. Go on now. Get sorted while I get this machine up and running. Mind the Raptidon drool on the table. No need to be nervous. I promise.
Thank you for the bedside manner,
Hello, just
Commander.
stopping by. How you doing?
As you can tell, I've got
Pretty
a
good,
nervous
how are you?
temperament and jump at the sight of my own
Doing
shadow.
good.
Enough distractions, please. I need the utmost focus for my work.
Well, I hope you're
This
enjoying
is
your Halloween.
beautiful work.
Thank you,
My
you as
best
well.
yet.
I'm currently live, but
How
yeah.
does the limb feel, Inez?
Oh.
Any numbness?
It's
No.
okay. You're good. You're good. We don't mind
Yeah,
having little guests
both.
stop by every now and then.
Body's not
It's fine.
accustomed to the presence of another limb.
Yeah.
Feels like I've got an extra
Oh, this is
passenger in
stage
my
live.
nervous
I'm allowed
system.
it. Oopsies.
It certainly beats
Ye-
feeling like I'm bleeding on the inside.
Alright, well,
Fighting the urge to
Peace.
feast on raw human
Peace.
flesh. Like
Peace.
last time.
Well, I'll certainly be having words with that surgeon, leaving you in a state like that. Now, you come back straight away if anything bothers you.
Will do, Doc. I thank you. And you, Commander, without your help, I don't know what I might have done. Whatever you need going forward, I'm there. I'm there. You got my word.
Thank you. By the way, that wasn't stuttering. I was switching between Discord and a few other things, just double checking everything while they were talking. Yeah.
I can feel my senses sharpening. Teeth, too. Also, my appetite. I'd say this officially puts me back in full fighting form. If you ever thought I might slow you down, you can give those fears a kiss goodnight. I appreciate that, Commander.
Might as well be
Got a good
positive with
feeling
them.
about this partnership of ours. Just want to reiterate that I'll make good on my end of the deal. I plan on proving my worth to you and to Auntie, no matter what it
Ugh.
takes.
Auntie thing.
I expect we're going to have quite the adventure together. I appreciate you hearing me out. We should move on.
Ooh, the back thing is gone. That's good. There's little, but it's okay.
Caught in the act, like an amateur. Stop an anti-snip. My records show you have an outstanding fine for past offenses.
What?
Pay
No, I don't.
up
What?
or face Auntie's justice.
Commander, if you'd like to have me handle this, I'm more than able. We've got the executive blessing to do company business as we see fit. You don't want to contradict Auntie herself, do you?
No, ma'am. Never. Please excuse me.
That's probably the last time that little story gets us out of trouble. I'd rather not fight my own people, so keep your nose clean, yeah?
What? How'd I...
If you're wondering why
I
there's
didn't take
so many
anything.
engineers sitting here on their rears, it's because the dang
Frustrating.
Cardinals ran us out of the
Personal life,
desalination.
traded some
Now we're
wages
stuck
not to
here
have to deal
on
with
still
someone for a while.
outrageous.
It's just fine.
Peddle your wares elsewhere.
Residue is more than a mite irritating.
That's frustrating. I'm going to not. I'm not accepting that. I wouldn't even press X, the X button. Man.
Enter elsewhere.
Word is Milver Street is ordering a watch on the Protectorate survivors in Westport. Once any change is reported. I hate that kind of work. It always sounds like so much effort. That kind of thing ain't even on my contract. Milver Street is offering bits rewards for anything of import we can tell them. But I do love bids. Come on, friend. Let's go set our lamps with something juicy from Milver Street.
Man, I didn't press a dang thing. I'm getting tired of using this control if it's gonna keep it's gonna keep doing that nonsense.
Word is Milver Street is ordering a watch on the Protectorate survivors in Westport. Once any change is reported. I hate that kind of work. It always sounds like so much effort. That kind of thing ain't even on my contract. Milver Street is offering bits rewards for anything of import we can tell him.
Scout report.
Yes, sir. Looks like the repair center is still out of order, sir.
Excellent.
Mind your own business interests.
Why are you pestering me? Do I look like middle management?
Yes.
Those guards are mighty agitated.
Some are wearing gas masks. Yeah, something ain't right here.
We should be cautious.
Hello?
Grab ready if you need a house call.
Ready to take the heat off, Commander.
Not so bad. My favorite kind, the flank. Word, please. Cover me over here.
Perhaps rare to go.
Hunker it down!
Commander, watch your vitals.
Reloading!
Clear the... Will somebody cover
Medical
me or
pack
what?
out.
Place is in shambles. What happened here?
I've counted at least 6 horrendous death screams since you arrived. Could it be? You seem an honest-to-goodness rational human being, unhindered by bloodlust, unshackled from their basal ganglia. Well then, by the Loeffler Risk Intercession Act, under Outbreak Provision 5A, I hereby press you into service to aid me in our present crisis. I, Elman Ormsby, Product Envisioner, Department of Proprietary Methodology and Audacious Advances, am your interim supervisor. Yes, tragedy has befallen a number of my subordinates. I will trust you not to make light of such heart-rending events. But back to the exciting news about this incredible new opportunity. You working for me, as an aide-de-camp of sorts, on a brief yet no doubt exhilarating assignment. Assuming success, your fee will be based on the length of your involuntary impressment, dangers from exposure to undisclosed hazards, etc. It should be quite fair. Don't focus so much on monetary compensation.
I will.
Think of the goodwill you'll earn with Auntie's choice. We have vision and we are going places, this project especially. You see, our lab is a far cry from the others. We're part of something bigger here. The individual not only thrives, but shines even more brightly with the help of their brethren. It all requires a certain devotion. In the end, it's really quite in the best interests of everyone's careers. A rising tide raises all boats, as they say. Speaking of the team,
there you go.
Such as they are in their present deranged state, how did you make it past them? You know, without being killed.
find that highly unlikely. Some failed attempt at levity, perhaps, to mask fear. No matter. What matters most is getting out of here alive, saving our researchers a close second, and curing my remaining colleagues a firm third. As you're now one of them, I'll take that as a compliment. But enough glad-handing me.
What? No, I'm not. You don't just make me assume I'm an employee of your company.
Yes.
Come on now.
I suspect we'd use a top-down indirect coronium synthesis method, don't you think? Oh dear. It's occurred to me this might benefit to some extent from medical training. Are you perhaps someone well-versed with pharmacological matters? Tremendous. Well then, before we roll up our sleeves and determine what's needed, any questions? We'll need two things: fresh samples of the red spores and the findings from the expedition that originally uncovered them. After that, an antidote should be possible in relatively short order, with your skilled assistance, of course. Fresh spores will be key in the formulation of an antidote, as will the particulars and analysis from the expedition. Spore samples may be taken from a red plant indigenous to an area of tall rock formations northwest of here, ingeniously referred to as the Red Spire. The research team's findings are on a terminal in another building on these same grounds, a satellite lab to this one, if you will. Once we have an antidote firmly in hand, we can save my remaining colleagues, so best not murder them all in the meantime.
Well, I've got some bad news for you. Did that just say rehydrated water? Interesting name.
What's happening?
Liquidate them.
How are you still upright over there?
What do you mean you're leaving?
Square left, Commander.
Yeah.
I'll reunite these guys, and then I'm going to call it a stream.
You are the raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant, we must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate. We're all in this together.
That's what I have to say to that.
The matriarch chose Eden because she recognized it as her perfect
Time to earn my commission. Raft's back in business. It's a brawl.
Sit or sprint? Typical predicament for an anti-bottom runger like me. Wish I never snuck in here to begin with. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Nah, it was a great idea. So much stuff for the taking around here. Motherload of
This
loot.
looks like the place.
Plenty to get me back
Oh,
in the
I
sprite
haven't felt
race.
this high-strung since Horizon
Just didn't
Point.
account for all these criminals.
Niles,
Real fly in the old ointment. I could just sit tight, live.
Has my mind been set upon by shadows? I thought you dead.
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say, you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters.
Zeb, this is the commander I told you about. One in charge of the Horizon Point mission.
So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine. That would depend on what vision you have for Arcadia's future. Everyone seems to think they alone know what's best for this colony.
Look, I'm not just here to gas you up with empty apologies. I want to set things right between us.
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when the war happened? Or when I was being carted off to mental refreshment? Where were you when I actually needed you?
I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust. There must be something I can lend you a hand with. I know you haven't given up the fight.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles. I'm in a situation that demands my full attention.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Pharaoh and March are dead. Protectorate are holding the rest for interrogation. A ship is inbound to take us off-world, to the consul himself. I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's something wrong with the connection. The cipher isn't transmitting.
Found her! You there! Step away from that terminal at once!
Audra! Fuck! It's all coming apart.
Language. Come on now.
I knew something was wrong. What have you gotten yourself into here, Zeb?
That was one of my operatives. I organized a mission to infiltrate the Vox to acquire valuable intelligence. But obviously, something's gone wrong. Without that cipher, the intelligence is worthless. But I'm more concerned about my people at the moment. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my friends before that ship departs with them on board. Please.
I am. Without question.
Okay. If they're sending a ship, that means my people are being held on the Vox's landing pad. Use my call sign so they'll know you for an ally. I'm certain Niles remembers it. And do exercise discretion, as well as caution. The guards at the Vox won't hesitate to fire upon you. should you be discovered.
Not to worry. This is exactly the sort of thing we're trained to handle.
Yes, but the uniform doesn't stop bullets, as I'm sure you recall.
Good thing we know a doctor then.
I'll answer what I can. If you must know, it was my sister. A neighbor reported her for some misconduct and she was taken to be refreshed. I never heard what her alleged crime was meant to be. The woman who returned was nigh unrecognizable. The injustice of it rattled me. And once I began to look into what had happened, the more discomfort I felt. Then I met Niles. He told me the truth about other colonies. Made Arcadia feel so small, claustrophobic, repressive. And my smoldering resentments became a full conflagration. Stop there. I know what you would ask, but I've done my best to put that unpleasant experience behind me. Please respect my wish to avoid reopening closed wounds. The Crabbles? They keep people away who might otherwise stumble into my operation here. I feel kindly toward them.
Well.
Of course. Hogarth and his unfortunate charges would be top of mind if you've explored the nearby settlement. I sympathize with the plight of those in Westport. They want nothing to do with me, of course, or anyone outside the Sovereign's grace, which has been to my benefit. I do believe that one day, the truth of the Protector's iniquity will be too obvious to ignore. But for now, not even a crowbar could pry open all those shut eyes. Do you always put your hands on other people's things?
No. No, I don't. IL, how long have I been going before I decide to hop off? I have some stuff in my job that I have to do outside of this, so yeah, so I might have to hop off here in a second. If you give me 1 second, let me check some stuff real quick. And yeah. All right, so yeah, this has been a lovely stream. I hope to see you in the next one, and see you next time.